Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I've got a make and pack an order with me. So if you'd like to see how I make this order and how I pack it, then just keep on watching. So this is actually going to be one of the first in a long time that I've done a video on shorter nails. So usually my customers order shorter nails. Of course, longer nails are not for everyone. And so for this one, it's a shorter rounded almond type of shape, and for this particular order as well, there wasn't a medium, small, large size. It was all custom to the customer, which is lovely because we can 100% know that it's going to fit, which is amazing. And I was provided with the measurements from the customer. So that's a nice little tip if you guys are struggling with sizing and your customers can't always find the size that you're offering. Do have a little section on your website that offers custom sizes, and have a little page on your website too that just shows you shows the customer how to measure the nails. So that's what I have on my website, and I offer a little section when it comes to payments where you can basically leave a little note, and if they select custom on a set, they can basically leave all the sizes that they have in the comment section when they are checking out. So that's what this lovely customer has done, and right now I'm going in with this pinky color that I'll be doing 2 coats of, because as you can see, it's very sheer. But as usual, I've already buffed those press-on nails. I also applied some nail cleaner, and I also applied my base coat as you saw earlier in the video. And yeah, now we're going in with that color, so I'll be applying 2 coats of those. As you can see, I was literally running out, and it's one of those sets that was literally like one of the first sets I did. It's not the first set, but it's one of the first sets that I did when I got into press-on nails, and I got into making these and creating different designs and stuff. So as you can see, I was using tiny little bottles and, you know, nail polishes that I don't really use anymore. I just use bigger bottles and different companies now, but I still have a few of those left, so hopefully I'll be able to find colours that are going to replace the one I'm using right now, like identical colours in a different company, so that I can use those, because those are not always the best, and they're tiny little bottles, so you literally will have to keep purchasing them every week if you're doing nail polishes on sets like this on the daily, so it's a massive pain. But when it comes to consistency and stuff, I actually quite enjoy it. It levels out lovely, like the colours are nice and stuff. So yeah, usually I'd use a bit more product, but because I was running out, I had to use a little bit. But it still came out gorgeous and just how it should be. So now I've done the first 10 fingers, and now I'm going in with my second coat. So as you can see, it already becomes much more opaque, much more peachy, more like the colour of the actual bottle, which is lovely. So this set actually, I believe, requires only some crystals and a bit of a glitter nail that we're going to do, almost like a glittery ombre nail. So we're going to do that. But in the meantime, I'm just going to let you guys watch me applying the second coat. And then I'll get back to you guys when we start applying the crystals and all the fun stuff. So unfortunately, I was clearly not very happy with how opaque and what the colour looked like after 2 coats. So right now I'm going with my 3rd coat, and I completely forgot that I did 3 coats. I don't know what got into me. I usually normally do 2, but to be honest, now looking at the video, it does make it look so much more opaque and clearer, the colour. So I'm glad I did go in with that 3rd coat. And I'm back. So we have now got 3 layers all nicely cured. So now we can head on and do our nail designs. So for the middle fingers of both sets, so everything we do on one set, we're going to basically repeat on the other. We are basically coating it with some glitter, but not the whole nail, just starting mainly focusing on the bottom and just dragging it upwards, just creating almost like this ombre effect kind of thing going on. So we'll be doing that, and I believe I did about 2 coats of that because I wasn't very happy with the first coat. I felt like it needed a bit more glitter, mainly focusing on the bottom, I think, at that point. But that's what I did for those. And then the remainder of the fingers, not all of them, some of them will have some crystals put on, and there will also be a mixture between matte top coats and glossy top coats, which is also something I don't often do. I don't often actually mix top coats in different, as in when I say mix, I don't actually mean physically mix them, but create different sets using both matte and glossy top coats. So right now I am applying a top coat on the index finger and the pinky finger, as those nails will not be requiring any crystals, any nail decals, any decoration, so we can top those right off. And I believe they're going to be matte top coated. I can't fully remember, but we'll see in a moment, but I believe they're matte top coats. I know that the glossy finger, not the glossy finger, sorry, the glittery finger will have a glossy top coat, and I believe the remainder of the fingers will then have crystals on them, which will also have a glossy top coat. So that's the index and the pinky right now being coated with some top coat. And then both sets are going into the lamp, and then we can work on our crystals. So yeah, it was definitely a matte top coat, as we can all probably see. So right here I am going in again with some of that glittery gel polish and just applying another layer and just creating it more opaque and much more coated basically near the bottom. So it does really give you that effect of it being going, you know, upwards and kind of dispersing into the nail type of thing going on. And then for the ring finger and the thumb, we'll be applying some crystals. So for the crystal placement, this set is very simple pretty much. I am just applying a ring of crystals, like the rim of the nail right at the top, just around the top area. You'll see what I mean. I'm bad at describing this part, but I'm just putting some crystals there, and I believe they're all the same size. I'm not too sure what I did on that one, but as you can see, just right there, I'm applying my nail art gel gluey thing, and then I'm going to be applying some crystals right there. And I'm doing that for both the thumb and the ring finger, and that's for both sets. And then once that's done and gets popped into the lamp, or even before popping into the lamp, I applied the glossy top coat, and then the set was pretty much done. So I believe I did different crystals. So the one in the middle will be the biggest crystal, followed by smaller and smaller crystals gradually going around the nail, creating a little like fade as well with the crystals. And then once I was happy, I popped into the lamp. So I'll let you guys watch me apply my crystals, and then I'll get back to you in a moment.
Something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club.
So I'm just applying some last top coats on, and these are going to be the final results right there. So here is the black little piece that I've taken out of the boxes that I keep the press-on nails in when I ship them. And I just usually like to take it out because I have the option to, and also because it's just easier for me to place the nails into it rather than having obviously the little rims all around the box, preventing me from basically putting it where I want it and just creating my life so much harder. So I usually take it out, I stick on my double-sided jelly tape. I know some people like to use just normal double-sided tape, but I like to use the jelly one. I feel like it stays on much more stronger. You also see me struggling a lot with every single nail because every single nail decided to have some of that blue tack stuck underneath it. And it's so frustrating, but then at the same time, it just like shows to me that they won't come off the stands when I'm working on them, which is a good thing. But then in other aspects, when I'm trying to take it off, it's such a pain. I can't be just so quick taking them off. I literally have to take each one individually, start peeling the thing off the nail behind the blue tag off. And of course, also when you're using gloves, it's so frustrating because it really gets stuck to your gloves. But it's definitely worth it, guys. And I also love starting to put it onto the tape because you can see it come to life so much more. Although you can see the nails right next to each other on those stands, when they're actually on the tape, they just honestly look so cute, and you can really see the set properly pop and look super, super cute. I also love this set so much because it's so girly and like minimalistic, I think is the word, but also so girly and cute, and just a little hint of crystals and that glitter. It's just like simple but so honestly gorgeous. I absolutely love it. It's one of those first ones. I also never thought of recording it just because it's so simple, but since I was doing an order for someone, I thought this would be a nice little chance to film it and show you guys how I make this order in particular and how I'm going to pack it up. So this is what it looks like fully on the tape. And then I popped it back into the box. So this is what it looks like in the box. As you can see, it'll be a bit of a pain for me to start putting those nails into the box whilst that black little sheet is inside. So it's so much easier to take it out. Then I'm popping on the top of my box. And along with my orders, I always put a little kit. And inside the kit, you get a nail glue, a cuticle pusher, some stickers, and a nail buffer. And I also always like to pop in a little sheet that says thank you, and I also provide a little discount code and my socials. So that will be the end of the video. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!